Hey Bears fans, we're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Chicago Bears. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. That way, you'll always stay up to date with breaking news and exclusive content. The NFL world has just been shaken by a move that not even the most Atentos insiders saw coming. DeAndre Swift, the explosive running back who only recently joined the Chicago Bears, is officially out. In a stunning turn of events, the franchise has decided to part ways with the former Lions and Eagles playmaker, triggering a wave of reactions across the league. Swift had just signed a 3-year, $24 million contract with Chicago in March, a deal that many fans and analysts considered one of the smartest pickups of the offseason. He was expected to be a centerpiece of Shane Waldron's revamped offense, bringing dynamic versatility both in the run game and as a pass catcher. And yet, here we are, barely a month into the new chapter, facing the reality that DeAndre Swift is no longer a Bear. What happened behind the scenes that led to such a rapid and unexpected divorce? According to sources close to the situation, the breakup was driven not by performance or injury concerns, but by philosophical differences between Swift's camp and the Bears' coaching staff. From the outset, there were whispers that Swift wasn't entirely sold on the direction of the offense. While he remained publicly optimistic, behind closed doors, tensions reportedly simmered over how he would be utilized in Waldron's system. Swift, who thrives in space and needs touches to get into rhythm, may have been hesitant about splitting time in a running back by committee approach. The Bears, on their end, were focused on building around their young quarterback and spreading the ball. It seems those two visions never fully aligned, and what started as a promising union quickly turned into a relationship strained by mismatched expectations. What makes this even more shocking is the fact that Swift had been talking about settling. In Chicago, even going as far as praising the locker room atmosphere and the coaching philosophy during OTAs. But as training camp neared, insiders say Swift became increasingly vocal about wanting a more central role in the offense. When those conversations didn't lead to a satisfactory resolution, his representatives initiated discussions with other teams. Bears GM Ryan Poles, faced with a potential locker room distraction, moved quickly. In just a matter of days, a quiet negotiation escalated into a full-blown exit strategy. And now, with minicamp looming and the preseason inching closer, Chicago finds itself suddenly back in the running back market, scrambling for answers in a post-Swift landscape. Fans are understandably stunned. The announcement of Swift's departure spread like wildfire across social media, with Bear supporters venting frustration and disbelief. After years of instability at the running back position, many believe Swift was the answer. He brought a unique combination of speed, vision, and explosiveness that seemed tailor-made for Waldron's system. Losing a player of his caliber before he even took a regular season snap feels like a punch to the gut. And to make matters worse, the details surrounding the separation remain murky, leaving room for endless speculation. Was there a breakdown in communication? Did the Bears have buyer's remorse? Or did Swift simply want out once he realized he wouldn't be the focal point of the offense? Until more comes to light, the truth may lie somewhere in between. From a business perspective, the Bears are now in damage control. While the financial hit isn't catastrophic, they may be able to recover some of the guaranteed money through offset clauses or future restructuring. It still reflects poorly on the front office. Ryan Poles, who has been praised for his aggressive yet calculated moves, now faces criticism for what looks like a misfire. Bringing in a player like Swift was supposed to signal a new era of offensive firepower in Chicago. Instead, it raises questions about talent evaluation, locker room management, and long-term planning. For a team trying to build momentum and re-establish credibility, this kind of early off-season drama is the last thing they needed. It's a messy situation, and the Bears know it. Meanwhile, Swift's camp is staying quiet for now. No official statement has been released, but those close to the player suggest he's already weighing multiple options, a number of playoff contending. Teams are reportedly interested, especially franchises looking for a dual threat back who can contribute immediately. The Buffalo Bills, Miami Dolphins, and even a potential reunion with the Philadelphia Eagles have all been mentioned as possible. destinations. Wherever he lands, Swift will bring not just skill, but also a chip on his shoulder. He's still only 25 and coming off one of his most productive seasons as a pro. Any team willing to commit to him as a featured weapon could end up reaping the rewards. Swift, for all the headlines today, might be the missing piece for a contender looking to get over the hump. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Chicago Bears. And don't be shy, drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. For Chicago, the next step is crucial. They still have Khalil Herbert and Roshan Johnson on the roster, both of whom have shown flashes, but neither has proven they can handle a full-time workload over a 17-game season. The team may also look to the free agent market or revisit trade options, but time is of the essence. Training camp is right around the corner, and Waldron's playbook needs someone who can execute under pressure and bring that spark in both phases of the game. The pressure is now squarely on the Bears front office to not only explain what went wrong with Swift, but to fix it fast. One misstep can be forgiven. Two in the same offseason could cost people their jobs. The NFL is a brutal business, and situations like this are stark reminders of how quickly things can change. One moment, a player is hailed as the face of a new era. The next, he's packing his bags, and fans are left wondering what could have been. DeAndre Swift's departure from the Bears will go down as one of the strangest twists of this offseason. Not because a player left, those things happen all the time, but because of the speed, the silence, and the sense of unfinished business. The Bears bet big on Swift. Now, they have to live with the reality that the gamble didn't pay off. And the fallout could ripple far beyond the running back position. In the larger NFL landscape, this move could also trigger a domino effect. Teams that were previously set at running back may start reevaluating their depth charts. If Swift ends up signing with a conference rival, the Bears could be haunted by the very player they once saw as a cornerstone. There's also the question of how this impacts other free agents or future targets. Will Chicago now be seen as a place where talented players get lost in the shuffle? Or will this serve as a wake-up call that prompts the franchise to tighten its internal processes? The narrative is still unfolding, but for now, the spotlight remains harsh and unforgiving. Ultimately, football is about fit, on the field, in the locker room, and within the broader vision of a franchise. DeAndre Swift clearly didn't fit in Chicago, at least not in the way both sides had hoped. Whether it was scheme, communication, or something more personal, the reality is that the Bears are moving forward without him. And Swift, as talented and driven as ever, is ready to prove that someone else will know exactly how to use him. Sometimes the biggest moves are the ones that never get fully explained. This might be one of them. But one thing's certain, this won't be the last time we hear DeAndre Swift's name this season. Where he lands next might just redefine the 2025 NFL race. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Chicago Bears, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.